We're going to go to Alyssa Thomas and DeWanna Bonner. We'll start in the room. Questions in the room?
What did you guys think was sort of the big key to holding Dallas to just 6 made field goals in the second half?
I mean, this is what we're used to doing, playing defense like that. I think we were all disappointed in how we played game two. To only have one steal for the whole entire game is uncharacteristic of us. And, we're an experienced team. We've been here before, and it was time for us to impose ourselves.
So now you head back to Chicago again. It's a little bit of a deja vu thing. What did you learn about yourselves and the team this series that's going to prepare you for this next one?
We definitely let one slip away. It was set up for us to have 2 home games, and we didn't come out ready to play. We knew they were going to come out with a lot of energy, and we had to travel here. But that's part of playoffs, the ups and downs of it all. Some nights you're not going to have good nights, and you got to forget and be ready for the next game, and that's the good thing about a series. So for us, we're going to enjoy this, and of course, get ready for Chicago.
DeWanna, Kurt just said that, and this is obviously true of Alyssa too, that you brought a championship pedigree tonight. Can you just talk about it, in that moment it's tied at halftime, do you feel like it was the experience and that pedigree that you guys brought in the second half?
No, I just think that was just the character of our team. I think it was more so we know that this team won't be together forever, so it's kind of like we didn't want it to be over. So like she said, we felt like we didn't come and play with that same intensity in game 2, and we owed it to ourselves to come out here and at least fight a little bit harder, and whatever happens is kind of what mentality we had. So I don't know if it was a championship pedigree or that's just the character of Connecticut Sun basketball.
So how did it feel having kind of a height advantage in terms of the defense in the game?
Yeah, it always worked, but I don't know if we had a height advantage with Tayera McCowan. She's a low down there. She rebounds, she kind of buries us sometimes, but credit to our defense, like you said, Jonquil, JJ, and Brianna Jones just dominated down there, and we looked at video and we knew we had to play her a little bit better because she's the key to their offense, and I think they did a hell of a job tonight.
Happy birthday again, DB.
Thank you.
Wanted to ask you guys, what was the mood like in the locker room at halftime, and what switch flipped?
Spirits.
Let's go.
Yeah, we knew we were missing a lot of shots, just like game 2. We just missed shots, but there was no pressure coming into an elimination game, and we knew if we played our game that we would come out with a win.
Any other questions in the room? All right, we'll move to Zoom. We'll start with Lila on Zoom.
I think after we lost game 2, she was ready to play again. And there was no doubt in my mind she was coming out and she was going to have a monster game and not let anybody stop her. We knew from game 1 that it was going to be a hard matchup for anybody to guard her. And I think game 2, she saw that she was a little hesitant, and tonight she came out and dominated.
I just wanted to be aggressive. I saw that I only took maybe 5 shots in the second game, so I knew that couldn't happen in the knockout game. So make or miss, I was going to take the shot, and if the ball was in my hand, I'm going to be confident to make a play, whether that's assistant or pass. And Alyssa made me mad in the second quarter, so I was ready to go. But yeah, I'm a vet for a reason. So when the game's on the line, I want the ball. So make or miss. We are competitors. So she always pushes everybody on the team, and once she gets in you one time, you don't want to mess up anymore. So that's kind of my mentality, and we all appreciate that. So that's what she gives to our team.
Thank you, Lila. Ned?
We knew that the statistic was rebounding and second chance, and we were able to win game one when we won those things. And game two, they beat us on the boards, and they had too many second chance opportunities. And rebounding is our identity. Between JJ, Bree, myself, we did not rebound well, and that was a huge emphasis was to get the rebounds, get old boards, and limit their second chance.
Yeah, I just want to be aggressive. If I had the lane, I'm going to drive, even though McCowan sent my shot a couple times to the stands. But if I had the lane, I'm going to drive it. If I had the dump pass. Listen, I'm playing with All-Americans here. I'm playing with all-stars all around me. So you got to pick your poison with us. It's either you got to, help or not help. But, forget all that. The credit to this game actually goes to DeWanna Carrington. I think she was the difference maker for us this whole game. Her defensive pressure was unbelievable. She kind of jump-started us the whole game. So take the ball out of my hand and give it to her because tonight was just all about her and her pressure. She definitely jump-started us that second half, and just definitely so proud of her. I didn't hear what he said.
What I say to you?
AT said a lot of things. I'd rather not say.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
She just holds everybody accountable. Let's just say that.
All right, thanks, Ned. Maggie, go ahead. Okay, we'll go to Wensley. Oh, okay, go ahead, Maggie.
Have what? Oh, man. I don't know if it really shaped who I am because I came from a great organization in Phoenix for 10 years. So, but then I came here and I feel like I found my heart a little bit, Like it was just a breath of fresh air to come to Connecticut, to play with such competitors. We compete, and it has been a while since I felt like we competed this hard. And every single night I just feel like this team, we just compete, we battle, we go to war for each other. And that's kind of something that I found that was totally different from Phoenix. Not say that we didn't go to war in Phoenix because we won 2 championships, but here it's competing. We're all about defense, and I think that's what I love the most. And of course, I found Alyssa, so that's great.
Thanks, Maggie. Wensley?
Oh, that was right when Alyssa made me mad. I was just trying to go on the run a little bit. I think they had got up by 6 at that point at halftime. But I think Kurt just made some great play calls. I think we just executed down the stretch, and the 3 went in. So, of course, that was a momentum changer. But at that point, I was like, let's go. And then I came out and saw the score was tied because they took away a basket. So that was even more like, let's go. It's 0-0 at this point. But I just wanted to be aggressive, and whether I make a miss, I was still going to go to that basket or shoot the 3. So.
I mean, we still have a bitter taste in our mouth from last season. We know it's going to be a tough series. They definitely have beaten us every game in the regular season. But we know what we need to do to be better, and we're going to watch a lot of video and prepare. And yeah, we're going to give our best shot each and every night, and hopefully it's a different outcome, but we're going to give everything we got.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, last 2 questions, one each, please. We'll start with Rafiq.
What did you say?
How did the defense improve from game 2 to game 3?
I mean, we only had 1 steal in game 2, and that's uncharacteristic of us. We knew that we were not pressuring the ball like we needed to. We were letting McCowan get too deep in the paint, and yeah, we weren't really playing defense like we should. And we watched video, and a lot of us were ready to play right after that game because we knew we really dropped the ball on that one. But today we focused in on our defense and did not allow them to get second chance and out in transition like they did in game 2 against us.
Thank you. All right, last question, Christos. What do you need?
I mean, every time we play Chicago, we spot them a ton of points in the first quarter, and then we go on a crazy run to get ourselves back in the game. And we know that if we have a better start to the game, the outcome could be completely different. So I think for us, it's about how we start the game, figuring out why we're giving up so many points in the first quarter. And you know, that takes a lot of energy trying to fight back in the game each and every time. So it's going to take a lot of preparation, a lot of watching video, but 1 game at a time.
All right, thanks, ladies. Thanks, everyone.